Picture this, you're sitting at the WSOP main event with a stack of chips in front of you, watching recreational players fold hand after hand while you steadily accumulate chips without ever risking your tournament life. Sound impossible? Well, Daniel Negreanu has been doing exactly this for decades, and today I'm going to show you his secret weapon that can turn you from a tournament survivor into a chip accumulator. If you've ever wondered how pros like Negreanu seem to magically grow their stacks in the early stages of major tournaments without ever getting involved in massive all-in situations, you're about to discover the strategy that changed tournament poker forever. Today we're breaking down Negreanu's small ball poker system, the approach that can help you crush the early days of the WSOP main event. So what exactly is small ball poker? It is a playstyle where your aim is to get involved in many cheap pots and keep those pots small, unless you hit a monster of course, and then you build the pot as big and as quickly as possible. Essentially, small ball poker involves playing a wider range of starting hands more aggressively, but only using small bets and raises to save you from losing too much money when certain plays do not work out. The genius lies in the risk-reward ratio. You size your bets much smaller to give yourself the chance to play many more hands. Now, why is this strategy absolutely perfect for day 1 and potentially day 2 of the WSOP main event? Well, the answer lies in understanding your opponent's mindset during these crucial early stages. Most recreational players who satellite their way into the main event have one primary goal: survival. They've invested their $10,000 entry fee or worked incredibly hard to win their seat through satellites, and the last thing they want is to bust out early and have nothing to show for it. This creates a perfect storm for small ball exploitation. When you consistently apply small amounts of pressure with modest raises and small continuation bets, recreational players face an uncomfortable choice. They can call and potentially get involved in a bigger pot later, or they can fold and preserve their stack. Most recreational players, especially in the early stages when blinds are small relative to stack sizes, will choose the path of least resistance and fold. This is where small ball becomes incredibly powerful. You're not trying to win the massive pots, you're trying to win many small pots. The beauty of this approach in the WSOP main event's early stages is that you can steadily build your stack without ever putting yourself at significant risk. While other players are either playing overly tight or gambling with big moves, you're finding that sweet spot of controlled aggression that keeps growing your chip count. But here's the crucial part that many players miss when they try to implement small ball. Target selection is everything. When I tried this in the 2019 edition of the main event, I was too careless with this. Instead of picking up chips, I got 3-bet relentlessly and had to then consider 4-betting my King-6 offsuit and thus risking a significant portion of my stack, or fold. Small ball can work like magic against recreational players who are afraid to bust, but it can backfire spectacularly against professional players. Pros understand what you're doing and will punish you. So, how do you identify the right targets? Well, look for players who check their hands multiple times before folding, who take a long time to make decisions on marginal hands, who seem nervous or uncomfortable at the table, and who are playing extremely tight and only entering pots with premium hands. These are clearly recreational players who satellite qualified. Avoid using small ball against players who 3-bet frequently, who show no hesitation in their decision making, and who are clearly experienced tournament professionals. And those who fight back against your aggression with raises of their own. And if you want to satellite yourself into the main event, Coin Poker now offers a really cool path through the WSOP through their Coin Masters promotion. For more info, click the card player link in the description below.